What's up guys, it's Franklin from Do Humor and I'm back with another deck profile and another favorite deck of mine. It is Generators. Really got a lot of good support in the form of this guy, Horror, and Looper, Lupine, whatever they call it. I call him Looper. Really good card. Amazing support basically, and let's just get started with this. I'm going to show you guys my deck list. I think it's a really solid deck list and it incorporates the Yugioh combo. So we're going to start off with the big boss himself, Horror, Generator of Boss of Storm, which is a really good card because he's basically an Omni Negate for the deck. He also has that discard effect of a monster from the field or your opponent's hand when they draw a card, so it's pretty cool. And he's a 3000 body and attacker, so a really good card. I don't max out on him because you do not want to brick, and 2 is pretty good because we have a recycler. And let's show you her name, Helga, right here. Hella, basically Generator of Boss of Doom. Basically, she's a really good card. Call of the Haunted for them. You just gotta tribute one generator monster, which is really simple, or a zombie monster. But normally you're gonna tribute one of the tokens, and you can special summon a generator from the graveyard, which can be Horror, and combo off from there. So basically, it's like playing 3 Horrors or an additional card of any other generator that we play. We do play Douglas, the generator boss of Iron, and he's basically just to unbrick certain games where you have play basically an unplayable hand and you have tokens. You basically just tribute tokens either from you basically tribute any number of tokens. You special summon this from your hand, so it's pretty cool and makes it really really playable sometimes your hands. And then if you have obviously Monstrosity, you can combo off and make a level 9 rank 9 play like BFD, which is pretty cool. We do play the generator boss of Ice. I can never say his name. Nihag, I think Nihag. Pretty cool card. It is basically a Solemn Warning on legs, and not a bad beater, not a bad defender. You gotta plan for that effect. Obviously, he comes up, especially against like pendulums or multiple summoning cards. You want to summon him to basically hit them hard. We do play 3 Mardell, Generator of Light, and Mardell is really good because she searches out the generator field spell, and without the field spell you can lose real hard in this deck. Obviously, like with certain combos, if you combo off you might not need the field spell, but you gotta want to have it late game and even early game. It's just so good, so why not, right? And we do play the Generator Boss of Delusion, Ugardon or something like that. I can never say these names, man. But Generator Boss of the Illusion, basically he banishes a card on the field by attributing 2 generators. So really good card as well. Good for late game. Good for those cards that have effects in the graveyard. So yeah, really good card. Play him at 1. Good for late game. Another level 9 we do play in the deck. It is Gizmek Kaku, the Supreme Shining Sky Stain. A long name, but a really good one at that. And he's a 2750 beater, 2550 defender, and you could special summon him in first turn using Monstrosity, or you can special summon him when there's an extra deck monster on the field, and it could be yours, it could be your opponent's, and then he could basically just like relinquish it by targeting and taking control, like basically equipping it himself. So he's a good disruptor in your opponent's turn when they make you go second. Obviously with this deck you want to go first, but if you go second, this card is so good, and it's a level 9, so it's never dead, especially with Monstrosity in this deck. And now onto what we're all waiting for, Looper. Basically amazing card because you could just tribute him and special summon any any Generaider card from your deck to the field, and just distributing a Generaider monster, you could do this, so it's really good. And yeah, pretty good card. Amazing. It does give every Generaider 1000 attack, 1000 defense, but it was a good starter card that the deck desperately needed, so really awesome. Now for the engine that we were playing, I told you we were playing the Grisu, the Orcus Mech Knight. We are playing him. Really good card because there's a combo that you can do with Grisu that makes a really impressive board for this deck, and yeah, it's worth playing. It does hurt when it gets ashed. Well, I mean, when it gets Veilered more, or Infinite Impermanence, but like if you're able to combo off with that card, forget it. You basically win the duel. And then obviously the one break for the Grisu combo, we do play World Armor, World Legacy World Armor, just needed for the Grisu combo, so we have to play it. That is it for the monsters. Now on to the spells, and we are going to start off with the first piece of the Grisu combo, which is World Legacy Succession. It's must needed. That and Monstrosity makes a big board. Now onto the Generaider spells. We do play Generaider Boss Quest. It is a search card. I only play one of it because I don't want to go hard with this card. I don't want to see too many of them. It is a once per turn effect, but once you see it, you can search out boss stage and the metaverse for them, for Generators, and go pretty good. It's a +1, but it's not something you always want to see because you're not going to always have the Generaider card to reveal, to send, and activate its effect, which is needed. You need a Generaider card in your hand to actually shuffle back and then add to. Now we do play 3 Generaider boss stage. I've never seen a Generator deck without 3 of this, and I think I never will because this card is so busted. It's one of the best field spells ever printed, honestly. Just up there with Diagram, and it's amazing because once per turn, if your opponent just adds a card, you basically summon one Generator monster from your deck, so hard most likely, and then you get as many tokens as you can, so 4 tokens, sometimes 5, depending on if you just summon an extra monster zone XYZ and just left your main monster zone empty. So it's really good. Definitely play it, and if you can afford it. If not, then try not to play this deck because you need it so badly. If you don't play this deck, you're not playing. If you don't max out on that, you're not playing it right. And we are playing Terraforming to search out the field spell, of course. Now on to another big card for the deck, World Legacy Monstrosity. You play 3 of it because basically it unbreaks your hand. It also combos off to make you BFD because you just target a level 9 on the field, special summon 2 level 9s from your deck. It does get destroyed at the end of the phase, so keep that in mind. You're going to want to use those 2 to make your links or your XYZ. So it's a really good card because it gives you 2 free bodies on the field. Amazing. Then we're up to Kujikuri Curse. And basically, it's the trade in 4 level 9s. You send a level 9 from your hand or field, draw 2 cards, and it's a once per turn effect. So really good card. Helps unbreak hands as well, and that's what we are trying to do. Now, to make sure that your Grisu or your Lupar doesn't get hand trapped, basically we do play 3 Called by the Graves. Prevents Ash, which is a killer against this deck, and also prevents effect. It doesn't prevent Imperm, but you can't win them all, you know what I'm saying? 3 of him, of the Call by the Grave. That is it for the spell cards. Now we're on to the traps, and we play quite a lot of them actually. We play Boss Fight, basically the metaverse of this deck, which automatically triggers the obviously the boss stage effect, so it's really good. Basically, you just activate 1 Generaider field spell directly from your deck, and then your opponent draws a card, so it just triggers the boss stage automatically. One of the better cards of the deck for that reason. And then obviously for the hand trap, we do play Imperm because we want to prevent your opponent from going too many pluses with needle fiber combos or any other big plays. you're gonna want imperm. It's one of the few hand traps that can be negated by Call by the Grave, so it's really good. And since we're going by playing first, we do play 3 Solemn Judgments just to negate crazy stuff like Dark Ruler No More or Lightning Storm or something like that. Really good. Just another additional negate. That is it for the main deck. I think it's 42, if I recall correctly. Now on to the extra deck. We do play 1 Link Karibo for the combo. You'll see it when I post the combo, what I'm talking about. Then we play 2 Link Ross. Also for the combo, you don't need 2, you just need 1, but I'll play the second one because it can come up late game to combo off and make a Link 3 or higher. You do play 1 Nightmare Phoenix because why not? We need to blow up. Sometimes we need to blow up those floodgates that annoy us. We do play 1 Mech Knight of Morningstar because sometimes we draw the brick, and this card helps us still combo off if we draw into our brick of the World Legacy World Armor. Now we do play 2 Libs because Lib is really good. It's honestly just as good as Nightmare Unicorn in its effect, and we're gonna have World Legacy cards in the graveyard, so we're gonna be able to link some of this. It's also necessary in the combo, and it's also a 2000 attacker for Link 2, which is pretty powerful. So it has a lot of things going for it. Then we also play Nightmare Unicorn. Why not? It's really good. It's another disruptor against your opponent. We do play Access Code Talker. It's a really good card too. It's a Link 4. It pops up the board. It helps OTK. It's amazing. One thing also I wanted to put in for Link 2 might be taking out the 1 Link Ross for IP Masquerena, which would be pretty cool. But right now I like the Link Ross for the time being. And then we do play Trishula, the Dragon of Imprisonment. This card is going to get reprinted soon, so don't worry about that. If you don't get it, it's really good because it gets you to VFT in the combo. Then we also play Phantom Fortress Excalibur, and this card's really good too because it takes off a card from the field, or it banishes a card from the field or graveyard, or the opponent's hand, which is really good, or the top of the deck, but the hand's probably the best one. Then we also play Infinite Track Earth Slicer. It's a pop 2 card when detaching a card, and it also is a 3100 attacker, so good for the OT King. And we also play Jermagadon, I think that's how you say it, Generator of Boss of Eternity. Amazing name, amazing artwork, okay effect. Not crazy, but it is needed in the combo, so that's why we play 1 of it. Can get big, can get up to 5,000 in like 2 turns, which is amazing. And then last but not least, we do play the 2 BFDs, just in case if they stop the first one. Card's busted. I don't know why Konami hasn't banned it yet. Amazing card, and it makes the deck just more better. It turns it from a tier 2 to like a tier 1-ish deck, which is amazing. And that is it for the deck profile, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the deck. If you guys love what you're seeing, please comment what decks you want to see. Also hit the like button and subscribe, because that actually does improve the channel a lot. You subscribing, dinging the notification button to see what is our next video, and following us on Facebook. Also, if you guys are going to purchase any of these cards, you might as well just use my affiliated link, which is in the description. Shameless plug, I know, but I'm always going to say it. It doesn't cost you a penny, and it does go a long way to support the channel. But enough with this video. I don't want to make it too long. I'm glad. Thank you, and I'm glad for your support, and you guys watching my channel really does mean a lot. And Franklin from Dual Humor out. Peace, guys.